But you know the best podcast, like my favorite podcast, dog, like the ones that I listen to on a weekly basis. They always just like you always like jump into the conversation in the middle of it, and you just catch up as a viewer. You're like, oh, okay, this is what they're talking about.
The other thing, those kind of podcasts already have following that they're used to that. So like, if you get into this conversation right now from I think in case the reason for jeans are blue,
like trading FM, yeah.
Then start like trading.
Dumelang bakhaethu.
Come on, dog. You are
no, my tone is not that polished, dog.
Okay, Chad English then.
yeah. Welcome to it, though. We back. The boys are back. Episode 50. As some boys.
Yo, 50.
Dog,
we made it to 50, my guy. We made it. It feels good to be here, ne?
Yeah, no.
It feels great.
Dog, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what it feels like because I didn't even know.
You didn't even know we're on 50.
I feel like for me, it feels like
episode 38.
Yeah, because the other thing is, at this moment, you might think our whole life is encompassed around the pod. But like for us, it's just another day.
Right.
Know? But it's interesting. I think we've, like, as far as the journey is concerned, like we've done or covered a lot, you know. So right now, the culture.
Okay, you sure you're not going to spill that?
Nah, I'm not.
Can you see how close that is?
I'm going to pick it up again.
Oh, yeah, dog. Do you want to talk about your experience at Cotton Festival? Because I didn't go. Did you go?
Nah, I didn't go.
Do you want to share how it was?
I mean...
That's a cultural moment that we have to cover, you know?
Yeah, now Fede Cotton Fest, I always said that this one was going to be the biggest one.
Was it the biggest one in terms of numbers and shit?
Nah.
The second one was the biggest one.
Yeah, the second one, yes.
So do you know the numbers in terms of like attendance and shit?
Oh no, I'm actually terrible like to judge thing, but I do like because I didn't go to I didn't enter the second one, but I went. If that makes sense. I was chilling outside.
Chilling outside.
Yeah,
you those type of niggas that go to shows and chill outside in the car.
Dog, man, if I don't have a plan before even I consider leaving, I'm not going nowhere, dog.
Yeah, now I was that bro, dog. You know what I'm saying? So.
Were you gonna buy tickets outside?
No. That what happened that day?
Dog, if Ria was still in business, dog.
No,
you're probably going to get a chance, eh?
What do you mean still in business?
Dog, Ria and what you call this nigga hustled like ticket sales outside. So I'm saying if Ria was still rocking them, dog, I'm so close, dog.
And like, do you know what happened? Like, They gave me tickets to a show, right?
To give winners.
They were like, yo, do a competition on social media and like give fans tickets to the show. Run like some sort of competition on Facebook, you know, and then give free tickets to people who comment or whatever, who engage, you know?
Yeah.
And then do you know what I did?
Didn't show up some of them.
I didn't even do a single competition. I showed up to the show the day of the event. I stood outside and I sold those tickets.
Yeah,
the event owner, the security.
You sold to the event owner.
The security. Imagine the venue owner. He comes up to me. I'm like, yo, do you wanna buy tickets? I'm like cheaper than the entrance. So I swear to you, I had like almost 60 tickets. Dog.
Yeah.
A ticket was like $200 at the gate. I was selling them for like. I was going low, so I was like, okay, let's start at 150. If they don't want 150, it'll be like 100 rand, you know?
Even
I'll
50
just keep
is
going.
fine.
Because I don't give a fuck.
You just wanted to go.
I was not making profit, you know what I mean?
Did you make like 2K or something?
Nah, I made like 400 until they caught me. They caught me after I was like at 400.
Yes.
The venue owner's like, even as I started calling people in front of this other lady's like, she's a cop. She's like, we're gonna arrest you. They were holding me like I stole some shit. They were holding me kind of washing, you know? Holding me. I'm like, come on, it's not like I stole something in
But I mean, technically, you did steal.
You're stealing money off the hands, dog.
Yeah.
Yes. So I guess this Cotton Fest for me was big because imagine coming from a point of where
Ricky's
you're outside.
Passing. Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought you were gonna say something like, yeah, coming from Ricky's passing, like the memorial service. You know?
Nah, like you know, being in a point where can't even get inside. And then now you
Now you
actually
backstage in front
now
of
you working. Kinda working. So it was that was I think that was the dope thing about it. But did I really have fun like that? I don't think so. I did. It was more of a pat on my back.
One thing about the industry thing.
Yeah.
If the difference between being a spectator and somebody which is working in the industry is when you work in the industry, it's not for your fun. No, it's not even, it's not for you to have fun, dog. When you a spectator, you go in there, you wish you were there backstage just chilling, but you don't do that, dog. No, because in actual fact, dog, when you go to those things, your guard is always up. You're thinking about your work, your sound, your whatever you're doing, your DJ, whatever, your time. Before you know it, you're leaving for your next thing. So.
Right. Yeah, dog. So, yeah, like how you saying, it wasn't stressful this time. It was stressful before the thing. So, but landing there, everything was cool. I set up my shit. We performed.
How was the performance?
I was engineering for Champagne.
Shampopo.
So, it was dope. It was really dope, dog. It was dope. As a performer, there's I feel.
Those ones, that's the crowd, dog.
They perform.
Open it. You be sweating and shit in there.
You know the crazy
is ripped.
Dog, when they start saying, when they start talking to the audience like, you bitches are lame. You're like, hey man, these niggas can talk to open that shit. Wait, slow it down. Them motherfuckers are not moving. Cool niggas move back. Move back, cool niggas. And like,
what? Move back,
dog,
cool niggas.
Cool niggas, move back. Bitch nigga, move back.
Next thing, Dr. Martin's shoes on your face.
Dog.
They also shared something like that. There was a point where I was wondering, where did they get water? Dog, they got water, I don't know where.
That thing's a thing.
But I didn't think it was going to happen because I thought it's like only happens at like huge festivals. So this if it was going to happen, it was going to happen at the main stage.
So these guys use the riders on stage.
So how many stages were there, dog?
There were 3 stages.
3 stages. And then obviously there's the main one.
There's the main one.
There's the underground one.
Which is obviously the big one. And then there's it's 2 almost underground one.
Oh, okay.
Is the beta stage. Do you know that beta app?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Beta app. The one Costa teaching them Koala. So you can see already the crowd is there. Koala, Willie Cardiac is a thing.
Yeah, so that one who says,
those are the most
that shit up. Let's go.
Yeah. Dog, you know, I went to that Ghana and thingy was Black Coffee Ghana, Nasty C. What?
Yeah, the Russian beer one.
Yeah. Dog, do you know what I saw?
Oh, you went alone.
I went with my sister. Like, we got tickets and whatever. Yeah. You know what I saw? It was rainy and stuff like that. So we got there. I think Ghana is performing. We saw 2 guys with threads busy saying to each other, no, hold me, boy. I'm about to spaz.
What?
Like, okay. Now I'm looking at my sister like, okay, what's this nigga talking about? But like, I missed. This nigga grabs him at the back, like, holds his jersey.
Yeah.
This nigga throws himself around, bro. And I'm like, okay, so there's safety belts for this thing. Your best friend needs to hold it down. Because now you're going to rage until you go outside of the gates,
You have to be on some sort of drugs to enjoy those type of scenes, dog.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest, there's no sober person that's going to be jumping around and moshing.
No, God, how are you going to get hands busy doing that, dog?
Exactly. That's just... I feel like that underground scene is just what, like...
It's just niggas.
Killed hip-hop, dog, to be honest.
No, I'm just saying, how do they get... Because now if a girl sees you doing that, she's like just going to be like...
Every South African music consumer doesn't want to be moshing and shit. They just want to have a good time.
Dog.
Drinking,
let me tell you about the different the stages.
Dog.
You know what I mean?
Let me tell you. So there's the better one, the one with those... Willie Cardiacs and one, you know. Then there's obviously main stage, and then there's the Amapiano.
So this was the Amapiano, not the main one.
Okay.
An Amapiano underground one.
Yeah. So like I said, there's 2.
So they even tried to suppress it, and I'm sure Amapiano's popping.
Hey. Dog. So like when I entered, obviously at the back, you know, like how we said, V.
Oh yeah. Kitchen. From the kitchen, you know, when they enter from the kitchen.
Fine. So I never went. So the Amapiano stage would be when you enter from general. It would be the first stage you hang out. Then the main stage, and then the trap stage is the one that's kind of hidden.
Oh, it's the underground one.
Yeah, it's the one that's deep fair.
I saw Benny Chill performing. Hey,
yeah.
That one was always a fun.
Yeah, we doing backflips.
When he starts saying that
The
Yebo.
The Yebo. That one is hard. That Yebo one.
Hey, dog.
In fact, his ad-libs are hard. Anyway. Dog, when I got to the Amapiano stage, is it not falling?
I knew it.
Dog, the kids love Amapiano, dog.
I'm telling you.
They love it, dog.
Why does that surprise you, bro?
No, but like...
So did they put any Amapiano acts on the big stage? Because it won't make sense to not put them, dog. It would be disrespectful.
Musa Keys was on the small stage, dog.
Imagine.
On the Amapiano stage.
So disrespect.
Beziwa, Bogniwa, Kalilok Tram, people, when I got there, first thing I Nugin Town. First thing.
That's how you know it's
I couldn't smell it. Only then vape. When I get to the A's, Zol. When I check, okay, I see a few, like, you know, hands, few gay niggas. Dog.
So did that excite you?
Dog,
that
was crazy.
No, not that it excited me.
You know what's the crazy part?
Like, if there's gay niggas, then it must be going down. It must be funny.
Because you know that. You know what they do? They sharpen that formation of their ass. Where it's two of them walking. You're like, hey, man. When they start shining that thing like Beyonce, together in Amapiano. Those boys.
You guys are killing me. No.
6 packs and mini skirts.
Dog and
No.
6 packs and crop tops, dog. You're like, yeah.
No lie. There's actually...
He has a better 6 pack than me, dog.
What you say. Not that it excites me, but it just shows me the level of like the culture and the kids and how they
anyone's accepted.
You want to be there.
No, everyone is there, dog. It's the place to be. That's what I'm seeing.
That's a much better explanation.
Yeah. Now it's hard to
when you saw that 6 pack and crop top
in situations like this. But like for real, dog, once I saw that, dog, I was like, because we all know, dog, those bros will involve themselves with whatever that's popping. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna put themselves in the front of it. So dog, go to the trap stage. It is man. It's just
5 niggas.
People jumping around. You know what I'm saying? No, not 5 niggas. Just people jumping around. And then main stage, dog, that shit was crazy.
So tell me though, did they shut down the other stages for like bigger acts like Casper?
No.
Those stages were going on through the whole night.
When I came in, Cass was thinking.
Was performing?
Yeah.
So I've been seeing on socials and everything, the streets are saying that, okay, guys, we can give it up to Casper. You know, he's the official, he's the GOAT at the moment. You know what I mean? The streets were saying that. I'm not saying that. I saw what has been said on socials. Is that the case?
I think every time people see Casper perform on a huge scale like this, they'll always say that. They'll always. He's a great performer.
But that doesn't even answer the question, dog.
Does it say that he's the best performer?
That's a normal thing for Cass, though.
Yeah,
it's always
every
global citizen,
every global.
Up, all
this is what they say every time.
But what I'm saying is that people were saying,
they didn't only mention him, dog. Rhea wants you to say, it was only Cass. Blvck was mentioned. Nasty C was mentioned.
Come on, dog.
I saw people saying that.
We all saw Casper.
There was nobody comparing with Casper last night.
Nah.
That's what I heard.
They said it's a tough crowd. Mara, Casper, Nasty C, and Blvck held it down.
Yeah,
Casper was
held it down headliner. For real.
Blvck was the last performer. That's official, dog.
I don't even want to talk about Blvck. Yes, Blvck was too much. Dog, you know when I saw Blvck, it was too much, ne? Then they pushed out all the lights, everything, and then I think it was, who was it? I think Jazzy was the last one to play before Blvck.
And he performed on the main stage, Jazzy.
Yeah, on main stage. Emre borrowed me. You know that part before the drops. How long? I don't know if it was on loop or what. So he was just trying to build anticipation. Mara became boring anyway, moving forward.
Yeah, they said that crowd was tough, man.
Dog, I feel like the
crowds are going to get tougher. We don't just accept. We're not sitting back. Like, people are becoming more liberal, though.
Let's be honest.
To make people like give it a spiritual feeling where we all remember Mpura and Kilakau and all that.
Cool.
It's like that spiritual vibe where it's like, guys, let's get down on our knees and let's
But
pray.
you're a DJ.
But like that's the start, though. You should be looping Mpura's verse then.
Yes, you should be, yes.
So you kill the vibe there.
Like, for me personally, and I like Amapi, and I like, I have no problem. Fine, Jazik, okay, they just say switch off lights.
Aye.
Damn now.
They say Blackie, because it's black.
SS. What did he start with? Was it Mama's sad? I don't know. I don't know which one it was. But he started with like a clip of a video. Yes, as soon as they saw his face there, like I guess it's different clips. Did the crowd not go crazy? They went crazy when Nasty C came on because they knew he was coming, obviously. Because then Audio Mark, Shaz that Nasty C, Nasty C. They know he's coming on, but when they see, they always go crazy. They went crazy for Nasty, but Blackie,
because what Blackie represents, Doc. He's literally those kids which are raging, which became a household name in South Africa. Because that rage audience doesn't know how to necessarily pay a relative market for ordinary South African, and Blackie is literally the crossover between.
And I think also as South Africans we like many things, and Blackie also kind of represents many things in a very nice way that you can recognize it in every other form it's in Amapiano, in hip hop, you can recognize it. You take your words back, dog. In terms of that,
what you said about Blackie last time after when we reviewed his EP.
That what did I say? What about my words?
Like he's getting boring and shit. Like you're just getting tired of him.
Yeah, no,
but that doesn't apply because this Nasty C played strings and blings, and that's why people are going crazy over.
I'm talking about Blackie.
But I'm just saying, they go and perform,
I don't take it back right now.
They perform their old songs, their biggest songs,
right? Yeah. Because you can always go and change, make me change my mind, or I can change my mind as a person. We evolve and grow, but that's not the point.
Didn't that refresh? Make him brand new again.
What? That he's performing, he's headlining at Cotton. He's closing Cotton.
Yeah, and people are fucking with him.
People have been, though. People have been.
So with Blackie, it was never a performance thing, people liking a thing. It's just his growth from how he came in and where he should be going at the rate with the talent and the recognition and the cosign that he has. It's not up to par where I expected, me as Nkhaotic. You understand? But the people love it, though. Clearly, they scream.
Do you know what I love about like shows like Cotton Fest and
what they show the truth of what people want?
They show who's really hot and who people really vibe with. You know what I mean?
I don't think so.
They show who's the best at the moment, who are people gravitating towards, who are the people that...
I don't think so. Musa Keys was on the small stage. What does that say? He never made it to main stage, dog.
Okay, let's say
do you know who was on main stage after Nasty C? Can you believe this? Dr. Smile.
Lex Leo.
And fucking what?
Guys, that guy gave me so much money, dog. I still rock with that nigga, to be honest.
He gave you money.
Of course. He wanted to promote his music.
That nigga used to buy promos like, he used to give me like 600 rand almost every 2 days.
They were telling me
almost
that
every 2 days, dog.
He's moneyed. Like,
no, bro. Do you know what's the crazy thing?
Yeah, he's
with
dentist, right?
And apparently he's Jewish too.
And he also does grills and stuff, Dr. Chang vibes.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, dog, like with this kind of festival and all that, it has the potential of derailing and losing its plot. When you put people like Dr. Smile on main stage, like what does that say, dog? It's like
you know what someone said yesterday?
Putting Mkharimbe on main stage like today, like what does that mean, bro?
You know what someone said yesterday? Which is Patalela Lama chain.
Dog.
Who Dr. Smile Lex Leo's chains?
The ones he made, I need.
But what is it with these Jewish niggas, dog? What secrets do Jewish niggas have, dog? I know that's like changing topics and shit.
They keep it in the family.
Yeah.
Like they keep it within the Jewish community. See, us black people, we don't keep it within us.
Yeah, it's a
literally
web,
we keep it out.
It's a web form of like the money circulating in the certain nations.
You guys know how small a Jewish, like, in like a world population.
Dog, they run New York.
Jewish people are so small, dog. In terms of like the world population, they're literally like 0.03% of the world population, but they own like 70% of the world. Dog.
Yeah,
it's more
crazy.
It's more or less just like, for example, if we were all in some sort of like religion or some sort of ethnic group that identifies us together. It's when I go to New York, I open doors for you, and you, and you. and then we all go into different industries.
Even in the US, there's such a small percentage of the general population.
Yeah, and
US has like
that's the fact that makes
people.
What Steph is saying is that
it's not about the numbers, it's effectiveness. How effective are they?
When you go to a place and it's only white people, and you're the only black guy, and then there's another black guy, you're most probably gonna schema that black guy.
He's probably gonna hate you.
Yeah, he's probably gonna hate you,
because when he sees you, you remind him that he's black.
You're gonna be inclined to schema him because it's someone that you can speak to and you can relate to. But when we look at it,
right? If you have the numbers, you guys should be the ones on top.
Nah, effectiveness. If you have the numbers with people which are not even, they're not true, doing their work in that position.
That we have numbers and we don't
look
do
at South Africa. Like
how many black people are there?
Dog, we have the numbers.
90%.
How many black people are in the world? But we still got overthrown, made slaves, all those things.
Dog, if black people could just say, "I'm only buying what's from black people," do you know the whole economy would change? JSE will be at its knees.
Can you see how far you took us now, dog?
JSE will be on its knees. Boy.
This guy just...
They'll be like, yo.
Dog, can you see where we now? JSE.
Dog,
JSE.
I'm just saying to you, dog, there's a difference in protesting or doing.
Sometimes we need to be
strategic with your... Dog, dog, you make up that wealth. And how do you make up that wealth? Through your everyday lives. And what do? You keep on giving them.
No, but sometimes we need to have like the real conversations.
Yeah, but can we finish this one? We're in the middle of Cotton Fest.
Okay, let's go. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but also the other thing with Cotton Fest, I want to ask, when you're in a position of power, like Cotton Fest and all that, like my question is, all these artists which are performing there, okay, it might be a sensitive topic, but these artists need to eat, dog.
Right.
So if Cotton Fest is booking all these artists, are they paying them? And are they paying them their full rates?
Yeah, so what I heard is that, dog, there's literally no one who's getting like...
You see? And that's for me, it's like, paid? No offense to everything that's happening right now. But like,
so
it's all about...
From what I know, I think they gave them vouchers to go and spend at Puma.
Eh? So they gave them Puma shoes to perform?
No, not shoes. They didn't give them Puma shoes.
They said Puma after they performed. Puma
no,
game.
Not after. This was before. Didn't you see people posting Puma things? At Puma, buying things this week.
Dog, this is what I want to say to you.
That's what they do. It's more of like the package they give you. The shirts, you know what I'm saying? That's all they were giving. And my thing is that it's not that there's no money. Clearly there's money because they're copying these things. They think there's brands, dog, there's sponsors, there's all of these things.
They rather, it's the problem is people don't, in certain positions, and this is where we go back to that conversation of when you see a black people in white circles or in other circles of power.
Yeah.
You see, so they give you those Puma shoes, you wear them, dog, people don't know how much numbers they hold, how much influence you hold to a black community. You wear those Puma shoes, you post them. Other kids want to wear them because you're wearing them and there's a bunch of other people wearing them. Dog, you saw how Jam Park was popping as if it was actually in Sandton, but it was in Alex, just because of everyone which was there.
Right.
You know how Starbucks blew up in South Africa? Just about how many celebrities were taking pictures on it. The first one in Rosebank. You see, people in that position of influence need to understand how much money they bring to the table. You get what I mean? So when these guys come and say, okay, Sharp, we're doing this event and we're going to give you Puma vouchers and all that kind of stuff. It's like, okay, we not only make you pay for free, but we're also taking your influence and using it for our own benefit.
Yes,
and if you're in that position, like, you'd want that because you have the key to open the door for everyone else, because these guys have a budget, they mustn't take advantage of the one artist which is there. You know, because like, for example, I go in a position whereby I'm talking to big brand owners, agencies that are managing big accounts. And the first instinct for me is to say, let me not trouble them or bother them.
Right.
You know, let me just give them what they want and then I take what the minimum I get, you know. And not negotiate for everyone else, which is behind you, which is following your vision, you know?
Yeah.
So that's the one thing of like the old kind of like generation that needs to change with our generation as far as that's concerned. But ultimately, for me, it's like, dog, if you're in that position, you need to think about everyone else. And you know what's the sad thing? Right. They're going to use they're going to use Ricky's death. You're going to use Ricky's death like a second coming of Jesus and say, look, every year they're going to say, do it for Ricky, 67 days of activism type of thing. And it's going to be sad because The brands are benefiting from this.
That's true.
Everyone is benefiting from this.
That's
but
true.
the people which are doing it for actually Ricky. You get what I mean? So artists need to be taken care of.
Isn't
That's
it
true.
messed up?
And you know what irritates me about this is that the people who are always negotiating these things, right? They always act like it's their money, though.
It's not your money.
Even people who work at the example, a Castle Light, who is in charge of delegating the money
marketing.
or whatever, marketing. Dog, it's not your cash.
Yeah.
And they could easily explain where that money is going to and make sense.
And also, here's another thing is, dog, there's money that it's provisioned for these type of things. Companies spend money on advertising, on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Having other people wear their shit. So why now why do it for free when it's already provisioned for?
Yeah,
not good to you have to now thumbsuck it. No, dude, the money is there. There's money put aside already for these things. Marawena, just because, you know, do it for Ricky. Yes, I'm not saying don't do it for Ricky.
Do it for Ricky, but at the same
also
time,
would have wanted you to have some coins.
Yeah, at the same time, you must understand with the messaging, like you can't be in a... People need to see this thing and look at it properly and see that, I know they're taking too far now. Okay, Ricky has passed away and that's tragic. But at the same time, they shouldn't try to use his name to paint it on everything to make a buck and use emotional manipulation on this artist to do stuff when they could have been getting paid for it. When they could have been getting something on the table.
Right.
Because it's not like South African artists are... Like, they're not making money, dog.
Yeah.
Like,
it's not
if
like
you
they
see,
could have just said,
there's no artist which can say, I'm going 6 months or a year without performing because I'm working on my album.
What, 2 months?
Dog, I'm just saying.
South African just can't even take a month off, dog, from gigging.
The few they can, it's because of their family or something.
Top 5
Yeah, it's family, other businesses.
The guys, they're the ones that can be like, okay, January, I'm not performing, guys. Anybody else after December, they're like, guys, we're
Go back into it.
You have to be on the road again, dog. And it's sad. For me, it's like the blackmailing, just like, okay, we're gonna do it for Ricky, we're gonna use Ricky's name. So now you have to feel guilty if you say no, you know what I mean? You feel bad about yourself. Yeah, so you're not gonna do it for Ricky, bro. What did Ricky do for your career?
And you know how the industry
And even
is.
if Ricky was alive, dog, as far as that's concerned, like, would he want you to continue
that's
doing
what I
it
was
like
gonna
that?
say. I don't even think he was gonna want that because he was always about bettering and empowering. You understand? The youth and the next generation. I'm sure Ricky did dope things for niggas, dog.
How many people did he put on? How many people was he buying clothes? Dog, almost all these young kids which used to be around him, you would swear that they'll say, Ricky will take me to stop, buy me 5 sneakers, dog.
Yeah.
Like, you're live, bruh.
Yeah,
you get what I mean?
dog.
It's like, he also wants you to be in a position whereby you can present yourself and feel as confident as other artists, as an upcoming artist. Because he seems like once you become an upcoming artist, he would come to you to say, yo, dog, I'm here as your big bro. But at the same time, dog, you don't need to compete with these other niggas, dog. Don't rush it, dog.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
And
so now this thing, dog, may I just see it going left as far as just brands manipulating artists to doing what...
But it's not only brands, it's the organizers of Cotton Fest.
You see?
Right.
Like,
They don't think about it.
This, right? Where are the proceeds going? Like the ticket sales and like the booth sales. You know, like the money coming in, where's the money going?
I don't know, bro.
Going back to the family. Well, from what we think.
That's what they say, but where do you think it's
what
really
we
going?
think.
It's going to everyone which is around. You know they're going to be like...
Going to the people that organize that event.
All the people, dog, you know what's the crazy thing? Everyone is trying to...
Why don't they do it for Ricky?
No, but like everyone...
Now we gotta eat, you know?
No, everyone which is working right now, it's like, if I knew Ricky once, if he called me once in my life, I'm going to use that.
If I have a picture.
Dog, if I have a picture of him, I'm going to use that to enter and work on the Cotton Fest and make money off this, dog.
Right.
You know?
And here's my thing, né? It's their first time. Yes, it's not the first Cotton Fest, but it's the first time maybe
Dog, but he left
Ricky's
the
not
blueprint,
around.
dog. He left the blueprint. It's not that hard.
I get it. And we're gonna be kind of, not to say gender, but we'll give them a pass this time around. You know what I'm saying? But when we say that, we're not saying that we're not watching. And I think not to say that we some say music police. No, we're not. We're just...
I know they must be, dog.
But this has been happening for a while, though. When you actually come to think, because I remember Musa Keys was telling me, he's like, remember the Major League and the Vinny one in Bram?
Yeah,
remember that shutdown show where the streets were packed?
Oh, yeah.
You know that no artist got paid? Musa Keys told me.
But
he's
that's
like,
the thing about the game. No, here's my thing about the game. I think you're bringing up a good point. It's a culture.
Yeah.
It's a
It's a favor for a favor.
It's a favor for a
it's a look
favor.
for you. Look, you're gonna have thousands of fans out there. We're not gonna pay you, but you're gonna look good on socials.
Yes,
and
don't
everything.
worry, don't
You're gonna be
worry.
on the flyer and everything.
That time you're going home, there's no bread in your fridge, dog.
Dog, it's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
And these things happen way more than you think. Eh?
Yeah, and
We just don't
you
know
see how
about
you're
it.
saying, if you say no, you don't want to do it for Ricky, you become an outcast.
They blackball
because,
you.
Yeah, they blackball you because the first thing is they speak about you there in VIP.
Yeah.
So everyone in the VIP at the event is like, this nigga didn't come because he wasn't getting
All the
paid.
promoters know each other.
Because, dog, come on, you meant to do it for Ricky. Dog, we also
all
do
the
it.
promoters,
Dog, don't you
they
think
know
that
each other. They're
they know
literally
each
friends.
other,
These guys, they all have each other. They're all in WhatsApp groups and all these things.
Right.
Look, niggas in the industry love to blackball. Like, if anybody has a chance to, they just wait for you to do one small thing. wrong, you know what
Step
I mean?
on my Nikes. Step on my white shoes,
Just like
my Air
do
Force.
one small little thing wrong and then it's game over for you. Like, people feel joy out of like
Blackballing.
stopping someone's journey or whatever.
You know why I feel like they do feel joy out of that? Because they're insecure, because they realize they don't have control in their life. So they want to have control in other people's careers.
That's why, like, for me, my advice to people is like, if you want to come in the game and everything, whether you are an artist, whether, like, you need to make sure that you are self-sufficient, dog. Like, nobody can actually say, whoa, stop.
And if they say, whoa, stop, you're not stopped, bruh.
Because if there's power, dog, working for these corporations, dog, look at how SABC just gets rid of DJs and radio people. Like, if they do one small little thing
Did you not see the article on, like, municipal workers? I don't know how many, but several of them won a case against the municipality because they were retrenched through an argument, managemental argument. So now they won the case, but imagine that process of getting there. Because those people just feel like, I know, dog, once a black person's on top of another one, they don't hate white people.
Yo,
they hate the fact that white people were above them. You get what I mean?
Yeah, people will do whatever they can to stop, like, to fire you,
to become oppressors,
to sort of just put you in a position. That's why I've always felt like, hey, bruh, like, working for people, dog, like, honestly, like, because I want to be free, you know?
Yeah,
I just want to have the freedom to say and do whatever I want. And it's like, once you give someone authority over your life, dog, it's like, ish.
Yeah.
It's such a unfortunate situation where you can just instantly get cancelled. That's where it's like, that's the whole cancellation thing right now. Because everybody's getting cancelled left, right, and center, dog.
Yeah. No, but we didn't get into the did we talk the performances, Casper, whatever?
Yeah, Casper was the
Blackie and all that.
The goat, as I heard. Shout out to Blackie though. I mean, other guys we expected, bro. Like Reese is probably gonna cry on stage and shut down shit, you know.
Yeah.
You know, we expect Reese to hold shit down. Everybody else is just like ish.
Yeah, no, that's Reese's crowd, hey?
Yeah, yo, it's him.
Fana.
There's thousands of Reeses.
I'm sure if Reese does this, they all fall like a church, like, you know,
Yeah.
like. But anyway, dog, yeah. But like I think we can do better as an industry and understand your worth, bro. Like, and you need to understand when someone is taking advantage of your kindness and when you can, you know, when you can compromise and when you cannot compromise. Because once somebody gets a chance to be on top of your neck like that, they won't let go.
Yeah, let's talk about AKA hitting his girlfriend. Allegedly.
But like isn't that Daily Sign getting also a 500K thing going on?
I mean, it's just public narratives. People don't understand that these things are just like for the public, bro. You know what I mean?
But here's my thing, right? I was just thinking, not to saying it's good, not to say it's bad. I'm just a thought.
Yeah.
Let's say they found guilty, ne?
Mm.
How much are they going to be sued? Maybe 500,000?
No more. Probably
More.
a meter.
A meter. Okay.
Maybe.
Like, you know, people
Because of the platform they have.
Right. Don't you think that maybe with the rumor they made more than a meter?
With a rumor, how do you make money off getting a rumor of slapping a woman?
Sales of newspapers
newspapers,
and advertisements,
sponsors and all this
sponsors.
stuff.
Oh yeah, subscriptions. Oh, you talk about Daily Sun, yes. But like I thought you talked
No,
about
I'm talking
AK.
about the Daily Sun. So it could be, because I was thinking, Guti.
damage, the reputational damage, and also sales through this. and also the Prophet.
But Daily Sun is known for this, so it's not damaging.
Okay,
No, but
how many lawsuits does Daily Sun face?
You know what I'm saying?
Daily Sun is probably gonna get a lawsuit from Tokoloshi because he's misrepresented, but not from like artists like
From
you know.
Tokoloshi.
Dog, you see Tokoloshi stole my wife. Dog, you're driving. You're like, hey man.
And the crazy thing about all these lawsuits is like it's all about a public narrative, bro. If you say to the public that I want to, people instantly think, oh shit,
You lost.
mad.
No.
Like,
they think Daily Sun lost already. If
Dog,
AK is
like,
fighting.
these things are such a process. That's not just how it instantly happens, dog. Sometimes the person that ends up fighting, the person that filed the lawsuit, ends up losing more money, dog. People don't know this. Like, people end up losing more money through lawyers and shit, and then they expect you, when you lose the case, to pay for the lawyers. I'm like, what, dog? You hide your shit. You can hide all.
No, if you lose, you can't pay for the case.
No, I'm saying if you lose the case, people are going to say you must pay for my lawyers because they already paid for the lawyers up front. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you lost the case and you were found wrong, I'd sue you to make money so that I can pay my lawyers off.
The debtors have to come look for that money.
No, I'm saying you don't. I'm saying if AKA manages to sue them and he wins, he could add the lawyer fees too.
But they have to go look for that money. They have to go, like, people.
But there's no way Daily Sun can say they don't have that money.
Dog, you can hide money, bruh.
You can't hide money as Daily Sun, dog.
Yes, you can.
Dog, SARS will just see. They'll follow the Mali trail. Dog, it's not like...
No, what I want to say, don't they make more money with the rumor?
Dog, if they find out that you made money off it, dog, if they see that transactions have been made to your account through this thing and it peaked when you dropped this article, they could just follow their money, dog. It's not an individual thing. I think you take it back to yourself. It's a corporate thing, dog. There's a money trail, dog.
Okay, but even if it's to an individual, like, dog, you don't just instantly get the money. Okay. You have to go through, and it takes more out of you. That's what people don't. You get to pay your lawyers to go look for the stuff, to send sheriffs, to do all of the stuff. You end up spending 100,000, right? Or 200,000 before you even get a cent back. And you're gonna hope you're gonna get that cent.
But if it's a thing of like they won and it's a thing of it's a matter of time they'll get the money back.
No.
You get what I mean? Dog. It's like, that's what they're counting on. That's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying if they won the case, for them it's a matter of time. It feels like an investment because it's like, I won the case, I got the defamation
it's a game of cat and mouse.
Yes, it's going to be a game of
scrapping.
But
let's hide.
It's
a year. A year
Daily
and a half,
Sun,
2
dog.
years.
Daily Sun can't hide all that money that.
Yes, you can.
Daily Sun.
Dog, you can, bro. And you can.
Dog, the minute banks and all those things start seeing that there's money just being going anyway, dog, they alert, especially corporates which make millions, they alert what you call SARS into looking into it because it pops up,
I just know that when you're running a publication like a newspaper and stuff, you're already expecting these kind of lawsuits. So you're already prepared. You prepared way before the lawsuit is even filed, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
People know that, like, okay, this is how I want to move. Daily Sun has been around since apartheid days.
Yeah.
They've been moving like this. They are well prepared before you even think of filing that. Like, the AK is going to spend 300,000 before he gets anything back. Just on lawyers and filing this and the charges and all of this stuff.
So you're telling me that like Daily Sun can go a year or two if AKA wins, saying that
without paying
no. If he wins, I say if he wins,
yeah,
they can go a year or two making money, everyone knowing that they're making money and people seeing it. No,
it's South Africa, bro.
I'm just saying, dog.
People use trust. People use
Daily Sun. The profit is good. How do they play the employees? Through the trust.
How do they what?
How are they going to play the employee? Dog, that's the difference, bro. You're paying people too. So they need to know where you're making your money. And, dog, they don't even care about profits at that point.
So you don't believe that a corporation can be lawsuit proof?
I don't believe that.
Dog, I'm telling you.
I believe you can do that when you're up and going and you're liquidating the company and you're saying you're dipping.
Dog, do you know how many times Donald Trump has filed for bankruptcy?
Of course, they can file for...
While he's a fucking billionaire, dog.
But at the same time, dog...
While he's a billionaire filing for bankruptcy, like what?
You know why? You know why they would file for bankruptcy? It goes back to debt. Because the money that they have doesn't suffice the one which they owe. and the other one is hidden.
Steph,
You get what I mean? But I'm saying, if you're a corporation like, what you call, they're not suing Donald Trump through his company. They're suing Daily Sun. So if you paying employees, they'll be like, where's that money come from?
So you don't believe that?
No, do you hear what I'm saying? Can you hear what I'm saying, dog? If you have employees, if you have people that are working for you,
there's ways people manipulate the legal system. The legal system
of course,
is flawed.
But at the same time, I'm saying legally, if you are paying people, that's a perfect money trail to go to. Like, okay, where's this money come from? Where's the rest of it? How much did you make? How much can you start paying? If you're filing for bankruptcy, when are you planning to pay your debt? You see how they're going to be on your neck?
And you are losing money while doing all of that.
They're still adding it. They're still adding it to the money, dog. You might be losing money, but that money is adding up. It's no more just 500. Now it's 600.
I've done research on being lawsuit proof, and it's very possible. So do you
as an individual, not as a corporation.
Not only as an individual,
as a corporation.
As a corporation too. Dog, as anybody, as anything.
Also, what do you do as a corporation?
I mean, I don't have to like go into super detail right now.
Dog, the company is not being sued, so you can say it.
No. Even as an individual. As an individual, it's way easier even. It's way easier than a corporation, but corporations can do it too. But I mean, we can talk about the fact that like AK has just like in the past 2 to 3 years, bro, this guy has literally done every mistake that like there's ways that you can ruin your brand, and he has done it in every single way possible. You know what I mean? He's done it in every single way possible. Like, what's the worst thing an artist can do at this very point in time? Oh, kill his girlfriend, allegedly.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Just like that.
Like, what's the worst thing that you can do? Oh, beat your girl's ass in Ghana, wherever the fuck he was, allegedly.
Damn.
What's the last thing you can do? Oh, leave your baby mama for this witch called Bonang, allegedly. You know what I mean? You're doing the worst things that you can do, dog. Like, literally, bro. Okay. The worst things that you can do for your career. You just keep doing it. Like drugs being linked to your name, like whack music, not living up to the power that, you know, it's just so bad, bro.
I guess I understand your statement, but at the same time, it's like,
what else
do we not put this artist at a pedestal, expecting them to behave, expecting them to behave a certain way, knowing you have temptations, you know? People, like, they say, okay, artists can't do 1, 2, 3, but I can.
Let's look at the people that he's been compared with, right? Throughout his career. The Questas, the KOs, the
who are on his level still? Only Casper.
Look at his brand.
His brand is clean, it's safe.
Yeah.
But he has also his things. Bro.
Like what? It's not that bad.
Not paying people.
It's not as bad as you jumping your girlfriend over a bridge or whatever the fuck happened over a balcony. Like, it's not that bad, bro. You know what I mean? And being high on coke and all these things, bro. Like, think about it, dog. Isn't that bad?
Allegedly.
These are bad. These are worst things possible that you can do, dog. These are like, these are scandals that
AKA prides himself of being authentically himself. Casper, you know, he's a brand person. Like, he's always going to smile. He was going to smile on camera all the time, and then off camera, he's going to throw a fit.
Let's not even compare him to Casper. Let's just look at AK for a second.
Don't you think also with Casper, dog, he covers his things well. No. You brought him up with other artists, bro. You like people he's being compared to.
What about him?
Do you think along his years that he managed maybe to cover up maybe his other unfortunate incidents or whatever?
Do you think because
there's artists, dog. There's a lot of things that goes down.
Come on.
No, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things. I'm just saying, not only that.
Beating your girlfriend. Like, think about those.
Dog, how many people do that? And you probably even shake their hands and you don't know it.
Okay.
You see?
Beating your girlfriend.
It's just his life is on a public scale. Like, everyone watches him.
And can
you know, the reason I think AK is like his career is like this. He's always had an explosive, temperate. What is that thing? I don't know. You know, a very explosive, very, you know, wild, very image and brand. That was his brand.
Yeah.
As he was, you know, young man, cooling. It just, that type of brand doesn't age well.
Yeah.
You understand? Now
because you're always looking for the extreme. You're always looking for the next thing.
You know what I'm saying? So now, not to say that he was looking for his girl to die or he's looking to beat Nadia if those things actually happened. But what I'm saying is that him being this explosive, 100% authentic, you know what I'm saying? Once you become older and you become a bigger star, a more responsible person, a person with more responsibilities, things start to fuck out. You have more things to lose. And now, because he's this AKA, we've known him for 10 years, he's been doing wild things. It's just, the wild things are not surprising. I think it's that they're still happening at this big age.
And they're becoming bigger at a high rate.
Yes, because
like
he's growing. He's growing. His life is becoming bigger. Now he's no more just AKA. Now he's someone's father. Now has a family that he broke.
Guys,
you know what I'm saying?
For
my question is
big, dog. It's just becoming
Nadia,
big,
dog.
dog.
Why would you date Nadia?
Aye, Baba. Nadia is mama, boy.
What do you mean, dog?
Nadia has been around.
Nadia is the hottest doggo in hip hop.
What?
Dog, you just know her exes. That's why you like. She's been in the industry. Dog.
You guys believe that?
I know she's hot.
You guys don't believe that there's some chaser 21-year-old, 22-year-old that.
But why date
not
somebody when you're an AKA trying to figure out their life? Why date somebody like that? Why
That's besides the point.
Teenager? She wasn't a teenager,
How old
boy.
was she?
Wasn't she like 21 or something?
Couldn't you just go for something like that too?
Bro, he did, and
Yeah.
it looked like it didn't.
Dog, no, dating Nadia is headline after headline after headline after headline.
No.
You're not running away from headlines. With Nadia, are you lying? Drama.
When has Nadia had drama in her relationships? You know her for other things, but
No,
the
with
drama in her
him,
relationship.
With him.
Then it's probably him. How? Why are you blaming Nadia?
I'm just saying that the two of them together.
How?
The two of them together.
Of
is
course,
headline
everyone
after
is
headline.
everyone is going to
telling
scrutinize your relationship when you're both big
Which
acts.
is why I'm saying he picked the wrong girl, bro. He's literally going to be in the headline just for dating her.
No,
He
it's not
is.
about picking the wrong girl. It's what are you doing with that wrong girl? Are you already doing wrong things?
I mean, they're already coming out, bro. I mean, for me, as soon as I heard the two of them were dating, I was like, I like, this is such a...
Yeah, no, that was a
this
weird
is just
couple.
not such a good move for AKI. Like, just chill. Be single, smash girls on the low. Why are you jolling, dog?
You expect him to have another Cairo like that?
I'm just saying that, like, relax, be low key, work on music, like, take care of your daughters. Do some shit. Like, now you just want to
My
be a
question
celebrity again.
He is how?
I mean, it's like celebrity
No,
stuff.
but like-
So it's like, okay, we're going to be Jay-Z and Beyonce. We're going
My
to be,
question is, who's always around AKA for all these past years? Because it seems like
AKAs around, yes, man. No one actually tells them.
it's whack
No one actually
people.
tells them that, like, yo...
No. That's
like,
management.
AK,
Tiamo is
what
like
you're doing is bad.
Tiamo doesn't control his life,
You
dog.
can see Tiamo.
Tiamo
is
is
a
all
yes
about.
man.
Tiamo is all
He
about.
slapped the fuck out of that nigga. He was shaking for two minutes after that slap. Mfane didn't know what to do.
That's how we built him, dog.
Like, he was tatazeli. Like, you can see Tiamo has no authority on anything, bruh. You know what I mean?
I don't know that.
Besides his doggo.
Yo,
I mean, he...
Fana, you pulled up, eh?
Yeah, I feel it.
Tiamo
I pull
Hey.
up.
Fana,
met them?
we first saw the Stogo before we saw him. We're like, yeah. And then
Were you there
Tiamo
when
passed
you
him,
met
my team. No,
Were you there when I met them?
When?
At Tanzania.
No.
Oh, you were not there, dog. She was like, yeah, he was watching y'all in bed. You're not talking about Tanzania.
Fana. He pulled up, dog. Have you ever...
Dog, you only
have you
told
ever...
us about Sandy's cousin.
Dog.
Yo, hey, that one. Yo.
Yeah, Tangana
She was-
Sandy.
She was all on ma. Let's not name her though.
Dog, have you ever like looked at the stalker and everyone in the room just dials out, like they fade away?
Yeah.
That stalker passed. Me and NK noticed her. Kanditiama standing right next to her. We didn't even see him.
Yeah.
And then when he came to say what's up, then we were like, hey man, where is he going?
Where was this, dog?
It was on Thursday. M Studios and
She didn't
Shaka.
tell you that like this nigga be making
No.
a noise watching you all screaming while we in bed. Like, Tiamo, can
Nah,
you
we
please stop
didn't.
watching? Can you please
He's
stop watching
complaining,
me?
eh?
Yeah, she's complaining. She's like, spend time
No, I'm
with
saying
me.
also Tiamo is like complaining while he's laughing.
Oh, nah, he was just like laughing. He was just like, oh, these guys and everything.
Nah,
and
no.
Nut Music was there also when I met them.
Really?
Nut Music was just like, yeah.
Yeah, before his knockout. Eh?
Yeah, that was before the knockout.
Yeah, but like it's crazy. For me, it's like if there's no one busy, Doc, I don't know. Maybe AKA should also not push away people which give him serious advice. Because I
he
feel,
loves cloud too much.
I feel like because sometimes you can't tell me in all these years, Doc, you haven't had serious real people around you to tell you no, bro. That's not it.
You can see that nobody can tell him anything.
No, but like
That's
in
the
life,
energy that
dog,
you
in
lose,
life,
though.
dog, every time you think, no one can tell me something, somebody will come in your life and tell you, and it's how you react to it. If you're going to listen, or you're going to say no.
He clearly doesn't listen.
Or you want to say, no, I don't like this guy because now he's telling me how to live my life.
AKA, your girlfriend died. Can you not be in the headlines again for the next 3 years, Mfana?
How
No,
that?
I'm gonna go and date
So
Nadia.
you
Like
think
what?
so you think he must just choose a?
Don't lay low. Lay low.
Steph,
Work
don't
on
do
music.
that. Don't do that.
Work on music, bro. Like just like
His
lay
friends.
low.
Yeah, I guess what I
Now your
understand.
daily son is writing about you, and then you're gonna blame the writers. They just doing their job, bro.
But do
Now
they
you
have
try and sue them.
facts? Do they have facts though?
Yeah, Baba, I 100% suspect that these things did happen.
Probably they did. We don't know.
Because I know the type of nigga. that he
Allegedly,
is.
don't know.
Probably. It
But
did,
at the
and then
same time,
say
if you don't
know.
have it, don't talk direct like that, dog. Especially if you're daily son.
But dude, what I'm saying is, dog, isn't that how they work?
And this comes from a friend of. They said it comes from a friend of Nadia, the source. Would you like to remain anonymously, whatever?
And then y'all stands still wanna be like
Hey,
that's the thing. Like AKA's
Battery's
fan
low,
base
man.
is such a
no,
It's what?
It's low. Let it run until it switches off.
yeah, dog. What I was actually about to say, we don't need to clap, ne? Yeah, what I was gonna say is that like with AKA's behavior, right? There's a gift and a curse because this behavior creates a fandom, right? And like your fans and your stands, they end up loving you so much that they kind of look forward to stuff like this. So in their mind, it's like whatever that he does, we're still riding with him regardless. This guy can literally go to prison and commit murder. Like people are still gonna be like, dog, AKA is the king of SA hip hop, dog. You know what I mean? Regardless of he can do whatever, dog. He can literally like bomb people. I don't know what's the worst thing, bro.
I think
what I mean?
the other thing is with this thing is like it happens everywhere, and you must understand for them it's a personal connection, even though they don't know AKA. So even if this guy does anything in their eyes, they'll always try to relate to it and say, why would he do that? You know.
And then they end up like questioning everything and like finding ways to defend him. And it's like, dog, it's such a toxic relationship, bro. It's just so toxic. It's like that one deadbeat dad that like you know he's an asshole and he beats your mom, but you still love him. And it's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? It's just so bad, bro. Like you want to accept whatever the fuck that this nigga does, even though you know that this nigga is wrong. Like deep down, intrinsically, in your, like at the back of your head, you know this motherfucker is wrong. Regardless, dog. You know what I mean? A headline like this is not going to come out of, no one is going to pull this thing out of their ass. Like, I'm sorry, people don't just want to wake up on a Sunday and be like, you know what? Nadia in Ghana with Keenan, nah, he's beating her ass. Come on. No one, dog, there's no writer that's going to be that pissed or that hates someone that much that they end up just like coming up with this out of thin air.
But you gotta remember that for them, ne, even though I don't believe that this was made up, for a newspaper to do such a thing, it's money, subscription. So of course, for them, it's like that's enough motivation, dog,
to come up with something like this.
Yeah,
out of nowhere,
knowing that the legal battle might be long and AK might think twice about it.
Out of nowhere,
yeah.
That's what I was saying. Maybe it could be profitable for them, though.
I mean, it's an interesting headline. I'm not gonna lie.
And they used the word moord. They didn't use beat. They didn't use whatever. They like moord.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that one is.
Is it linking because it's colored and colored's only moord?
But I mean, you know, the weird thing is that all of this sort of just like connects to his coloredness. You know what I mean? It's like we all know that colored motherfucker in school that didn't care.
Ne.
Like not to be racist or anything.
Tos.
Umlando is busy. They're right in front of you. Anyway,
you know what they say about colors, bro?
What?
They're like, the reason why they're so hectic like that is because there's two nations fighting in them. It's a war. The white and blacks are inside them fighting for control, you know?
Like, yeah, dog, there was always that like 2 or 3 colored kids that like, you know, in class, they like, you know, AK fits that. He fits that description so well that it's like, we know him.
I won't lie to you. A small part of me thinks that he wasn't that guy until he got older, you know?
Yeah,
You used
he didn't experience it in like the teenage level where you can get rid of all of it. You know, you can be naughty all you want.
There's a certain level of like besides being naughty, there's a certain level of I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That you get when you pass through certain things.
Yeah.
But it seems like he's past it when he was famous. It became like his confidence booster. Like, I don't care.
But you know who's always on the receiving end? Who's the one that suffers, dog?
His daughter, what?
The black people.
Oh.
He's not doing this shit to colored people. Dog, he's not like killing people like colored people's daughters and stuff and all this weird shit. You know what I mean?
You must say allegedly.
Like, think about it though. He's not like beating colored girls.
But he's not attracted to colored girls, I guess.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, that we always suffer at the end of the day. We're accepting of this guy who's just hurting us. Sure, he gave us a good product when we were in high school. You know, because I used to love AKA, though. You know what I mean? I used to love the music.
For me, it's like, yeah, no. Sometimes the dying of an era.
And then Casper stole your heart, boy.
And then that's the thing, is like the longevity thing, dog. I go with like it's not about the time, you know what I mean?
What actually made you switch while we're here?
Thing of switching, I was always open to the fact that both of them are doing well, but obviously I would engage in conversations, like in arguments, and like when we're just talking in general, I'd always take AK's side. But then like by 2019, dog, you know what I mean? Around there, after the Touch My Blood era starting to sink in,
yeah,
I was like, no, this guy's just moving way better.
Yeah, no, Casper. Now, you got to give it to Casper just like by putting all motions aside and working on himself like that, you know. But AKA, you know, he's going to throw a fit. He's going to do this. He's going to do that. He's the type of person that will be real with you, but hold a grudge for a lifetime.
I mean, I can't believe like...
No, actually, Casper holds grudges for a lifetime. AKA, remember when Scoop was telling us that he'll be mad?
Scoop told us.
Scoop told you what?
Like, this is a revisit, dog. This is reuniting part 2.
Yeah.
Think about just like...
It's your turn now.
Yeah, no. Scoop was busy saying he'll be mad, bro. Yeah. I don't know what he'll do.
Yeah, he was acting like scared, you know.
No, but he was like, he'll be mad, but I think I must talk to him. But wait, must I go to him first?
Yeah, people
or must I people you know? But at the same time, you see that that relationship worked because AK was being real towards him. And like even if he found out, it would be like a thing of, I might put you at distance, but I'm still cool with you, you know? You see, but like, you know, I was actually, this conversation started from like the Casper having a beef his whole entire career with somebody, and AKA managing to always just like put it aside later on. But business-wise, Casper runs that ish. AKA has never managed to...
But you know, there's some AKA stand that will be like, guys, I promise you, AKA has grossed more money over the longevity of his career.
Probably, I don't know. You must understand AKA is older in the industry. So probably, if you take the years that Casper wasn't involved, he probably made more money.
Even when it's like clear on paper that like, okay, the lifestyles, the other guy has lived a way better lifestyle.
No, but like what you see on IG doesn't mean that's what's on the bank account, bro.
Yeah. But I mean, as long as he's not like poor, you know, as long as the both of them are still like wearing Rolexes and whatever the case may be. I mean,
didn't he buy also like, he bought even Nadia a Rolex. Didn't he? Like, crazy. What daddy takes care of me.
Just switch off. So that means the battery's dead.
Yeah.
We can still rock. Let's just finish the other topic.
Yeah, Intaba Yase to buy. Me, I'm still confused, guys.
Which part?
Nah, it's fine. We'll cut it in editing. Or we'll even just leave it.
No, also that like, whoa. So
yeah, no, it's dead. So guys, it's time to listen to radio. So like,
you are now listening to some radio.
It's okay.
So I don't lie to you. Like this whole Intaba Yase Dubai thing is confusing. Everyone is saying it's not me, dog. Have you ever seen everyone? This is the first time Ambitiouz has to say it's not me. Ambitiouz is so happy to say it's not me. They even proving receipts, dog.
He's signed to Ambitiouz, right?
Yeah, Ambitiouz is saying it's not me. We paid whatever.
The owner of the song is who?
It's
Big Zulu.
Big Zulu. Okay,
the owner of the song is Big Zulu. Who is Big Zulu signed to?
Nkabi Records. That's his label.
Like for me, that seems pretty simple.
Yeah, it's that
because they own the master of the song, so they've like grossed more
No,
The-
but
the
like,
only way
if
that-
this guy says he hasn't been getting paid, that means he also owns some sort of percentage.
But it's so small that it shouldn't even matter. You know what I mean? It's so small that it shouldn't even matter, dog.
Okay.
Like if you actually come to think about it, whatever that you're gonna make is probably not even gonna pay your rent this month. Dog.
What if? But like, if he's saying he hasn't made,
That's what I'm
imagine.
trying to say that,
Dog,
like, people
imagine
don't make money off music. People make money off shows. We know this, dog.
Imali eningi, whatever the song is, and the bro didn't make money. The guy which came up with the hit chorus, because we don't
He's
even.
making the money.
We
off-
didn't.
The concept, basically.
Dog, he literally gave us the Imali eningi song to us, dog. Like Big Zulu's verse is not talked about that much. Ricky, there was a debate whether it's work or not. But you hear that every time you hear that song play, it's only his part. And that's the nigga that's the nigga that's not getting paid.
I get that, but Nkabi Records owns the song, and we know that musicians don't make money off
No,
streams.
but like,
We know that.
but if he
They don't
says
make money off
if he
streams.
didn't get a cent from
That means his
Nkabi
brand,
Records.
that means his brand wasn't strong enough to go and do the show.
No,
The shows
royalties
is the
doesn't
big
go.
money.
No
Royalties
royalties.
are small money, dog.
If he didn't get a cent from that,
It's small.
dog, that's IP. That's lifetime investment, dog.
I mean, was it like licensed? If it was licensed on other stuff, in terms of like,
Dog, that song was that big, dog. I'm sure it was like
I mean, was it
distributed.
licensed and put in like movies and adverts and all this type of stuff? Because that's the real money. I get that. But in terms of like streams and other
But if
stuff,
okay, so why are you not looking if Big Zulu made money off it? And if Big Zulu made money off it from the streams and whatever and the royalties, no. If he did make money off it, then the question is how much money did he make and how much was supposed to go to the other guys? Because I don't even think
You know what's crazy about
Ricky
this?
wanted anything from this.
For me, what's crazy about this is like I've never seen a feature complain about like, do you know you're a feature?
If you have a hit song, dog,
You're a
fine.
feature.
If you have a hit song
you're
and
a
if you made the song,
You a feature.
if you made the song,
you are
my
a
boy,
feature, bro.
my boy, if you
You
made
are
the song,
literally a feature.
if you made the song,
It's not your song.
if you made the song,
It's not your song.
Mara, if you made
It's
it,
not your song.
if you have royalties and you made the song,
Dog, I can always say it's not your song.
But-
on paper.
no, on paper you have a percentage.
Dog, come on.
It's dog. It's not like it's not like the conversation is Big Zulu saying, "No, man, we paid him his amount. We paid Ricky. It's our song. You don't deserve nothing." Now it was like, this is a split sheets and all that kind of
I
jazz.
just know that money is not even like a lot of money that's gonna change anything in his life.
Nah,
Like, probably-
dog.
Like
That thing, even if it's like a 50K, dog, pay that ish,
of
dog.
course, like I don't even think it's like above 10K, dog.
Aye, baba. Imali eningi.
Nah, dog. Imali was shining.
Dog, Imali eningi made a lot of money, dog.
I mean, just YouTube alone was shining $1 million a week. First, 5 weeks?
I mean,
dog.
YouTube AdSense, okay, that can be a lot of money.
And I'm then like, come on, dog.
Come
Now,
on.
radio is serious money, dog.
Radio,
Compared to YouTube.
radio.
Come on.
And then now, if we're going back to streaming platforms,
Yeah,
they something.
streaming too, you can edit there.
So
I'm not sure.
ultimately, do you not
he
think
deserves some? Yeah, he does. He deserves some shit.
he deserves some money now?
He deserves some shit. Legit, he does.
So I don't
He
know what's
does.
going on. Who understands the story? Because me, it's confusing me.
So I think so.
Because where does 3,700 come from?
So
wait, what happened there?
he started
He's
by
still-
saying that he hasn't gotten
Paid
any
from-
paid, and then he said that he hasn't gotten. He was getting 3.5
For
From Ambitiouz.
3.7, yeah, per month.
Ambitiouz is paying
But he
him.
did from the song, he didn't even get R1.
He was getting paid 3.7 a month, and Ambitiouz wants to sign Future and Lil Durk. My son.
You
Dog,
know,
it's crazy
you know,
that
Ambitiouz likes talking.
Ambitiouz is ambitious,
You know,
dog.
I'm never surprised, dog. Ambitious really pays these niggas these amounts and they
Dog.
accept it, bruh.
And
Imagine you're an artist, dog.
Stipends,
They
bruh.
pay you.
Stipends.
You know, that's not even, like, that's minimum wage, dog. A month, bruh.
You're an intern.
And you are on TV.
And you're a musician,
Wow,
bro.
Think about it. You're on TV. You're on radio.
That time they
Dog.
throw with Mercedes.
This is for a lesson
But
for
I
all
think
the
he was-
kids. Like, the entertainment industry. Like, just go and get a degree. Like, get
no.
a degree and, like, do this for fun. You know what I
Yo,
mean?
way.
Do this shit for fun, dog. You
Nah,
might pop
you know what I
somewhere
think?
there.
I think
You know?
there's just less exploitation, Ada, so it's more safer. Do you know what I'm saying? It's
Ambitious.
just, there's no structures, no in the industry. In music, there's no structure, dog. Everyone, it's the culture to be exploited. It's culture
Yeah.
to. It's called paying your dues. You know what I'm saying?
Dog, what do you always like saying? Dog eat world what?
Yeah, it's a dog eat dog world. Dog.
Yeah, no.
Every man for himself.
Definitely.
Only the strong survive, you know.
I guess it's not Intaba, Yase, Dubai. Because
of the fittest, Mfana. Especially here in South Africa.
Yeah, even
niggas are scavengers for days, Mfana.
Even mountains don't survive. And
dog.
It's bad, bro. Niggas just look out for themselves, dog. Like, that's it. People are just out for themselves, bro.
So what was that thing all about that Ambitiouz had some receipts saying that they paid him some money?
Oh yeah. So then he said he didn't get money, and then Nkabi Records came out and
no, it was Ambitiouz which showed the statement. Nkabi, I don't think did they show. I mean,
they were going back and forth. I don't know.
They didn't show. It's only Ambitiouz which showed the banking details.
I'm not talking about banking thing. Nkabi Records said that they did pay them their percentage. I think they just said their statement just to state we did our part.
Yeah.
And then Ambitiouz said, they gave us, I think 25, but they had the money of that 25% of what. And then Intaba Tupai said he's gonna come out and do statements.
Yeah.
And then Ambitiouz said,
Voila, coins.
It showed the times, Nkabi Records figured the actual amount.
So this guy was,
and then he said, no, you know what? I'll actually do the statement. So he didn't keep his own statement.
Ambitiouz is the one that's taking the money. There is money that was sent.
Yeah, Nkabi Records is saying that, dog, there was money that was sent, and Ambitiouz is saying yes.
And then what is Ambitiouz saying? How much did they give you?
Yeah, Ambitiouz says they gave us 90,000, and then they break down the 90,000. You understand?
wait,
music videos, shoes.
No, like this day, they gave us this much amount of money. This next.
I don't hear any
90,000.
Yeah, I don't hear it going to.
Where is it?
The artist saying that Ntaba Tubai is saying that he hasn't gotten 1 rand. Yeah, well.
So it's Ambitiouz that's fucking him.
Oh, because I was just like, no wonder Bonang and Pearl to see a blushing over Big Zulu. He's busy spending that money.
He bought Gusheshes with that shit.
Dog.
Can you please pull it up, dog? Can you actually please pull it up?
No,
I saw something
we don't
funny.
have Wi-Fi today, bro.
I don't know. It's tripping.
Let me see.
I think we don't really need to go deep.
Nah,
into
but that's crazy.
No,
So
there's something.
it's actually Ambitiouz that's taking the
thing
money.
is, I want to show you. The thing that's weird about it is that the money doesn't add up though.
It doesn't add to 90,000.
Did you guys?
Didn't they? I saw 140,000, dog.
Because no, like I think it said 90 something thousand. Like it says in the
so
first
Ambitiouz can't even
paragraph.
count. The accountants can't count.
Listen, it says 90 thousand in the thing, right? The total.
Yeah.
And then they break down the thing with how much they Nkabi Records gave them at a time. Until I think it was 3 payments.
Yeah.
When you add up those 3 payments, hi dog, man, I end the sense, dog. I end the sense,
tax.
dog. No,
Ambitiouz tax. You know, Ambitiouz tax is 90%.
Dog, please, Buffett, please need check it in that, because I was like, what the fuck's actually going on here?
So you're saying it doesn't add up?
It doesn't add up.
We'll take your word for it.
Something's happening there by Ambitiouz, bruh.
The accountant.
And also, if we look at like their track record, they've got perfect.
Do you guys think Ambitiouz is it still making money?
Clearly.
Those masters were just too powerful. Ne?
We know that they off one song they made about 90K off a feature.
And
how
that's
much did Ambitiouz take out to make that song happen, to make that product come to life?
I saw that Intaba Yase Dubai is dropping something. And I was like, oh, is he using this controversy?
It's possible.
It's possible to have a number one album. To say, I feel sorry for this guy. I want to support him. You know? Because you know that's a thing, dog. Like, dog, people just look for anything to do. So everyone talks about them and then drop.
Oh, and then he said he's quitting, Adi.
He's quitting music.
Yeah, he said he's quitting music.
Yeah, but no one cares.
One feature, dog. And then you're like, I know.
Oh, you said fuck features. You know when the Zulu bro says fuck features.
Just fuck features.
Yeah, he said fuck features.
Did he say in Zulu?
No,
he said in
fuck
English.
Be honest, you guys didn't listen to Intaba Yase Dubai.
Yeah, before that, no, I didn't even know he existed.
Dog, even after that, you didn't listen to his music.
Not really.
Dog, nobody listens to that nigga, dog. So what you complaining about is like, you quit.
Nah, dog, it's one of those like
to
emotional
you
blackmail,
anyway,
dog. It's like, yo, I'm done with this thing. I'm done with the industry. Wara. So. We'll see what we'll see. Because
This was the most difficult, like technical episode that we've ever done, bro.
Battery's dying, you know.
But I feel like we still did a good.
Shout out, man. Thanks for listening to SM Radio.
Yeah, now this is SM Radio.
Yeah. No, that would be dope though.
SM Radio.
Yeah, on the website.
Radio station.
On the website.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that you see.
I see that.
Playing mixes, playing some episodes, you know, playing some songs.
Can't move back like that.
Aye. Imagine, dog.
Just do it.
Anyway, dog. Shout out, gents.
I was even saying that, hey, you guys are even matching. It's a big one. It's a big one.
What are you talking about? Matching.
No, it's a color thing, dog. He's just talking about a color thing.
That's not matching, my guy.
Oh,
you can just say color coordination.
Away. Shout out.
He dropped, ne? I mean, that was the reason, I think, of the controversy. Away.
Shout out to you guys.
Episode 50.